Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So the patch is finally up. Respen is in the game. Unfortunately, we didn't have most of the events come up, but they should probably be up tomorrow is what I'm thinking. So welcome back. We are on 34-12. We are still looking for Kren. Overall, he is the hero that we're looking to build right now. Even though we like Respen, we want to make sure that we're building Kren long before a lot of the other heroes come up out of the heroic ship. So here we do have Kren, which it seems like a lot of people have just forgot about Kren. It seems like I don't hear anything about him. I don't see anyone using him. It seems like very, very quick he went away, which is kind of weird. What's going on, Esther and Sono Raz? What's going on, Kenneth? Again, thank you for joining me for live stream tonight. 34-12. So I want to go through, we're probably going to do some of the Misty Valley. The Misty Valley does take a long time to get through. First thing we want to look at is, of course, with the library, the brand new Field of Stars is up. We have the Obsidian Fitch. We have been waiting for this. What's going on, Core? This is a really, really big change, and I think a lot of people don't realize exactly how big, because right here gives Elite Plus and higher non-faction gear the chance to attain bonuses when acquired, meaning that if we get all 4 of these stars, we are not going to have factionless gear anymore because we get 25% on each one, meaning 100% with all of them. What's going on, White Glow? Thanks for joining the stream. All right, so 25 more here, which we'll just go ahead and unlock these. We're not going to wait the total amount of time. And the final one, there we go. So a lot of money in here, but well worth it to unlock all of those 4 stars, giving us the 100% chance for the gear to essentially have factions. I'm admittedly not super fond of Kren. I could never really make him work. It seems like in the Mauler Tower, he is an absolute monster. Braden, from what I've seen, he does very, very well. Also, a couple other team comps, he seems like he's been doing well. But like I said, a lot of people have kind of backlined Kren at that point. But overall, I want the loot. I want the loot. So D is using the desired summons for Respen. I think that's what a lot of people are going to do, D. And that's why I said it seems like a lot of players have immediately backlined Kren. That is interesting to see. Because remember, Kren came out and then I believe it was like, what, 10 or 12 days later? And then it was completely gone. People just forgot about him because the news of Respen came out. So he completely went away. What's going on, Shamar? Doing really well. Had to work this morning, so a little bit busy. And it is cold here, guys. We're up here in Michigan. This week it is supposed to be 0 degrees. That is right, 0. Absolutely freezing up here. We have all but 1 star left. We need 45 ascended heroes. We have 42 right now. The dimensional keys are very, very cool. I actually used them on my main account a little bit earlier. So if we get our heroes here, the big torch will be done. The Obsidian Fitch will be done. So we're very close. Just need more ascended heroes. So that is all that we need right now. Also, the Elder Tree, we've been focusing on, of course, celerity. There is level 50 celerity, so we've made a lot of progression. And remember, every 5 levels, these get stronger. So there's our 55 right here for Maim to get stronger. Here is our 60 for Rapid Surge to get stronger. And then Impeding Danger, 65. So as we continue to level those up as well, it is going to continue to strengthen them out. I want the animated frame for Kren and Respen. Yeah, Sono Res, that is how exactly I feel. I would love to see both of the frames. What's going on, Javid? 5:30 a.m. Javid gets up really, really early to check out all the streams. Oak Inn, I love this addition. Look, all of your red chests are just on the bottom floors. I don't have to literally go through all of these other places. In addition, a lot of the times when you went to different heroes, I don't know if it's just me, but it crashed AFK Arena. It completely crashed AFK Arena. Most of the time when I was going from Oak Inn to Oak Inn, we seen crashes after crashes after crashes. The other thing that we've been focusing on, what's going on, Pen Pen, is Javid and I have came up with a way to level up faster, which I'm going to show you guys right now. So this is what we've been working. Again, big shout out to Javid for really recommending this. So we are spending all of our gold to level. The prime thing we need on this is leveling, meaning that we are purchasing large crates of EXP, even though it is diamonds. This is the pay to win account. So we are going refreshes here. Boom. We are buying gold. We are buying diamonds. Big thing that we want. One right here, hero essence. We need hero essence like it's absolutely crazy, and po coins. So both of those we're going to reset. 100 diamonds for this one. We're going to pick up some more large crates. We are going to pick up some elite stones, some po coins. We are going to pick up some hero essence. Only 200 this time. We're going to do it again. Boom. Here's some more essence. There's some more po coins. There's some more hero essence. And one final time, that is all that we're doing. So we'll buy the gold here. That's what we need. We need gold, we need EXP, and we need hero essence. Those are the three things that we're looking for. So then we can go ahead and pop all of our chests here. So we got, look at that, 29 million experience there, 1.1 million gold, some treasure bags for some diamonds out of here. There we go. So now we can gain levels. We're almost there, Javid. So very, very close to be on 380. Respen Arena trial was so, yeah, exactly. I noticed that, D. Respen was absolutely very, very easy. It only used 3 different formations. If you guys haven't checked out the video, absolutely crazy with how fast you could just go through there. It was very, very easy to get through there. All right, so we're really close to leveling on there. Temple of Ascensions. We finally bought Flora. So on this account, we've been building Flora. Already built Wukong. So Flora will be our 43rd Ascended Hero. And there she is, guys. So now remember, with this being built, it is going to be focused on Athalia. So Athalia is going to be the next hero that is going to be up and coming out of the Challenger store. So looking here, we have Aziz built. We have Flora built at this point. She is completely ascended. So now everything is going to go to Athalia. Once we have Athalia up to ascended, we're going to go ahead and probably max out Aziz all the way to 5 stars. Which mage should equip the new relic? Pixel, any of the mages that are doing burst damage. That's really the big thing with the new artifact. It is really, really burst damage orientated. Plus, it has a ton of defense. If you guys have not checked out the relic, I actually haven't picked it up on here yet. But the new relic is up. And look, not only the haste to cast faster, the attack is pretty good, but you're going to increase, deals 190% additional damage on top of damage when damage is dealt to enemies. So that means a hero like Ainz with something like this, if you're looking there, the damage is dealt to enemies when you deal damage. So Ainz hits everybody. Ainz hits the entire battlefield. So with this artifact specifically on him, hitting the entire battlefield, it is going to do an additional 190% additional damage to everyone on the battlefield because, again, he hits everybody. Very, very powerful. I cannot wait to get it built. That's a huge gap. Yeah, I know, Javid. Hero Essence is huge. I've been doing that every day since we've talked about it. I'm going to go through the store for 30 days and just buy the Essence. I don't know if this one is worth it to actually get that versus the trade of getting diamonds. But we'll see, because remember, we have a lot of events that are coming, guys. Going to have a lot of Essence that's coming, and we will continue to gain levels. We got a couple scrolls to use. We popped our new heroes in here. So right there is Karen. Right there is Respen. So they're both in there. So we're going to do our summons. Diamonds are going to be used for our Mauler hero at this point. Because again, the Mauler hero has an advantage over Respen, meaning that he's already been up for 2 weeks. Buy some hero essence box at a time. Let's see how much it gives us. Because 300 diamonds is pretty costly. But at our level, 8 hours for 1,100 essence. Might have to buy a couple. I mean, we're pretty close. We're definitely getting there. But we'll go ahead. We'll do a couple summons here. Again, hopefully we can pick them up. Out of the new event, the War of Wits, you get a free copy of Taylene, and you get a ton of common scrolls. Very, very cool. Out of the event, you get Stargazer cards. Out of the Voyage of Wonder, you get Stargazer cards. Elite Stones out of the Respen Bountiful Trio. So there's a ton of stuff coming, guys. A ton of stuff coming. I equipped it on Isabella and Pippa. Yeah, Pixel. So, and that's a big thing, is if you have single target mages, meaning they're only hitting one target, the damage isn't going to be there. You want massive damage, massive targets. The more targets it hits, the more it's going to. Are we number one in arena? I believe we still are. Yep, we are still number one. We've been there for a while. And as we've been leveling up, we're on champion 6, which my 3 teams are a little bit slacking. We can probably get, I'd say, in the top 10 every time, but not much further than there. So we're doing really well in that avenue as well. I just finished watching the trial video. Thanks for watching, Kevin. Obvious ones are, yeah, Shamira, Lorzen, Skarath, Mahira, and the ones you shouldn't, Belinda, Ainz, Sophia. The rest depend on. Why do you think that, D? Why would you wouldn't put it on the AoE heroes? I'm just curious because I've heard the exact opposite. Should I get Elite Flora or Aziz? Aziz, Kevin, absolutely, absolutely build Aziz. Aziz is the biggest priority. Yeah, the recent trial, we can run through the trial as well. But let's go ahead. We dropped both new heroes into the wish list, so we'll pop some summons here. Hopefully we can pick up double elite right off the bat. Is it going to be a new hero? Oh, Oscar and Silas. I was hoping that would be a new hero unlocked on the very, very first pull. 3 rare cards. That's a pretty sad pull there. But we do need emblems. We need a lot more emblems. So we got 1 summon here. I think we do have some stones as well. So 5 more rare cards there. What if Isabella has the SI unlocked? Does the damage only focus single target? As far as I know, it hits everyone. Welcome, Minty. Welcome to the stream. So here again, we are looking for copies. We have 13,000 diamonds. I want copies of him to continue to unlock everything that he has to offer. So a couple rare cards there. I would love to see a double or a triple with him. Would be nice to go ahead and ease some of the diamonds that it costs here, but there's another copy. Sorry, everybody, that I'm blind or I'm just old. I can't find any. It's actually down below in the comments of the video. So the Discord links are in the comments of all of the videos. And our final one just brings us a couple more here. So we got 1 more copy. So 1 more copy of him down. We have Stargazer. I think we're just looking for Mortis. I think at this point, Mortis is almost built. We got copies of Zorath. We got copies of Khazard. Most of them, we have a lot of heroes that are pretty maxed out. We're going to start adding stars to them. But I want to continue building Mortis. So we have 1 pull. I got another 5 set out of the tower today. Thank you, Javid. I thought Tailene. Usually Justice, it'll probably be tomorrow is what I'm thinking with the Tailene. I already got the new artifact. Definitely better on Ainz, on Belinda, the haste buff. Yeah, it seems like the haste buff for the new artifact is relatively low. So 1 summon here, which brings us just some more resources. But you know what? Again, we need those resources. We need the essence. There's another 500, a little bit more experience, a little bit more gold, as well as another card. Light bearer cards we are saving to wait till we get the light bearers. Actually, we can pop open this one, or it's not going to let me open it. Okay. So we'll save that one. There's our dimensional keys as well. A couple more diamonds there, which we don't have any stones. That's okay, though. Is Joker or Queen worth exchanging? Pixel Foxy, for the heroes, it is worth exchanging for both of them. As we've seen, Joker is getting a lot of play right now. Queen, I don't see anywhere. We were talking about this a little bit earlier today. I don't see Queen anywhere right now, which is kind of sad to say. But overall, Queen is going to need some sort of a rework or something. And look at that, guys. Silas all the way to 5 stars. So Silas is completely done. But like I was saying, yeah, Queen, they just need to rework. They need to do something with Queen. The damage isn't there. The healing isn't there when they're crowd controlled. Overall, I'm not too impressed with the hero. All right, so here we just have a little bit of food, but that ends another 5-star hero, which is good. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop them out of the wish list. Let's see what Greyborns we have left, guys. So we have Kelthar. Remember, we already have enough copies of Kelthar to get him all the way built. We have Baden, we have Torn, which Torn we haven't built. We have a couple copies there, and then it's just food. Everybody at that point is going to be food. So we'll drop Torn in here right now and stay with this lineup. So unfortunately, no new heroes, but I want to check out the Maulers. Because there we go. We got double copies of him there. And I think I got a little bit of food. Yep, so we'll grab him, and we have 2 copies there of Goalless. So at least that'll take him to Legendary. We have him to Legendary Plus. And I love his little gophers that go hop up. What's going on, Monty? Yeah, Dimensionals. Always pick up Dimensionals, guys. What's your opinion on Queen? Just want to know if she's really good late. Don't care if she doesn't come back. Eventually, Shamar is, hopefully they'll do a rework. You know, we've seen the exact same thing with Yukio. Not many people use Yukio, but if they throw Yukio a rework, which I'm hoping eventually they're going to, then he might be a very, very solid hero worth using. So there is our 300 tree juice. 2 more reset scrolls. We'll get a little bit of gear out of here, and we'll continue to build in. 48 days left there. We have 60 days left on Respen. So overall, we're going to build both of them. Alna is already done. I believe we got Alna to 1 star out of our pulls. Dimensional gear, we're not buying. Customizable bundles, we are not buying at this time. Diablo soon to be released for phones. I used to play Diablo. So I played Diablo 1, 2, and I played Diablo 3 when it came out. All the way to the season. So we went all the way through Diablo. We played quite a bit. And then Diablo just was on repeat. It was absolutely crazy how much they just repeated. Both give good attack boost. Windbinder allows you to ult ASAP. Good for burst in short battles. Warden gives you extra damage every 12 seconds. Okay, good point, D. Yeah, I can see that. Windbinder lets you ult ASAP, especially if you're running formations with Rowan. But longer battles are going to be the new artifact. I need 15 more shards for Arthur, and then I have him. Very nice pixel. Arthur is super, super strong. Let's do a couple summons in here. We have 4 more. Remember, we just maxed out Grez. So Grez was completely maxed out to 9. I dropped Oden in here. Oden with his rework. But now I'm thinking we'll probably put... I'm thinking maybe Respen. I'm thinking we put Respen in there. But I like the combination. Izol, do we want to max out? Lucretia, we want to max out. We want 3 on Ezio. We want 3 on Queen. Pharrell, we want to max out. Skarath needs gear. Overall, so does Saurus. I think... What about Nara? Do we take Nara in the 9 of 9? I think we do. Because I know the 3 of 9 gives her the fear. Requirements? No, she's not a priority to take to 9 of 9. Does more damage, but I'm more worried about the crowd control. What's going on, Argonox? So let's see. So we can even drop her out of here, and I'll put Respen in here. You know what? We'll go ahead and we will build. Where is he at? All the way down here. So we can pick up a couple of pieces, just like we did for Alna when we built Alna. Essentially, when we got her up to Ascended, we already had 5 pieces of furniture, which is very, very good. It really helped a lot. Is the new artifact or the book on Mahira? Mahira is very reliant on energy. Remember, Mahira, you're not worried about the damage overall. You're more worried about the energy. The quicker that Mahira can ult, the better, by far. So not worried about Saurus here. Wukong, Flora, maybe. I think Wukong, yes. I think Flora is a no. We know not there. And who do we have? We have 3 here. We could get Arthur. You know what? We'll build Arthur. We use Arthur for a lot. Arthur-Gwen combination. We do use Arthur a lot. Yeah, I thought for maybe the damage mitigation DB, because we do run Saurus in our team comps. We always run Saurus in our team comps. I heard that the next dimensional is going to be a single character. So, Shamar, what we've heard right now for dimensionals is the Prince of Persia. So a lot of people have been saying, and it has been in the code, that the Prince of Persia could be coming pretty soon. So anyone who's played those games could definitely be coming soon. There is our first piece, which is for Respen. So we got 2 more summons here. And our final one, just some more legendary gear, which is okay because we're gonna save those. Got a card on the table. We're gonna keep those. Essentially, we're gonna save these right now. We can recycle when we're gonna build a couple of heroes because we need to put more furniture on more heroes. Is essentially what I want to do. We're at 151 pieces already. So that's what I was thinking, Carlos, is I think the 3 on Arthur is going to be worth it. I think that'll definitely work out there. So the Arcane Labyrinth we've already completed. We went through and finished that one out. Bounty board is all set. PvP is good. Peaks of Time. If you guys haven't seen the new, I guess, meta or how they're running Ainz with Albedo and Arthur and then Taylene and Tassie. That's really the ideal way to go through the new Peaks of Time, which we can actually run really quick here. That way we can pick. Let me know. Do we want to do the Peaks of Time or do we want to go ahead and do the Misty Valley? We know right now on progression in Chapter 34, we're not really going to make much progression. For the events, we just have up right now the trials. So not really too much to do in the trials. Kren, we already did. Respen, we have not. But we have the Misty Valley or we have the new Mage Artifact. Let me know. My birthday is April 5th and I will not have presents because I'll use it for Taylene skin. Oh, perfect, Kevin. Good choice. If so, then I'll save resources. Yeah, the thing, Pixel, it could be a while. Remember, they still have the huge redemption period when it comes to the Prince of Persia. So essentially, you're going to have a long wait between heroes, especially if it is delayed. I believe the Taylene event is going to be up probably tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow. Kenneth is going for the artifact. Artifact. All right, we can gear up the team and do the artifact. So essentially, I know Arthur has gear. He has all of our dimensional gear here, which that is similar to his ability. We can run Albedo. Let's put tier 2 gear on her, which is good. We'll throw the tank artifact on her. Go for the Misty. The Misty takes a long time. That's the only thing with Misty Valley. It does take a considerable amount of time to clear out the Misty Valley. Isn't Taylene event? Yeah, it's either tomorrow. Here tomorrow is the Super Bowl. That's why we're doing the live stream tonight. There's not going to be a normal live stream like we do. Tomorrow is the Super Bowl here, so we're going to have family over. Yeah, Taylene event, depending on your time zone, is going to be either tomorrow, like tomorrow 7 p.m. my time is usually when I see the updates. If not, it might be Monday. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Barry, is they're going to be tomorrow. And then Tassie, we don't have another Wilder piece, but we'll go ahead and throw this on her. All right, so let's take a look at the new artifact. So looking in the Peaks of Time, the Trial of God, the Frozen Ground. The Frozen Ground was actually a really cool one. So the recommended trials, we'll go ahead and take almost all the recommended trials. Beginning of battle, backline enemies are blown to the front line, which is okay. When 1 or fewer enemies remain on the battlefield, they get energy. Okay. 50 seconds of battle, another good one to take just because of 50 seconds. Usually you win within 50 seconds. Enemy hero dies, there's an explosion, which is okay on that one. And pretty much we take a majority of the second row. So we'll go there, and then we're going to pick up last one. When an enemy hero's health is lower than 50%, they receive less damage, which again, we're okay because we're running Ainz. We're running a very strong comp overall. Go for the artifact, would be rather bland. Yeah, I think this is going to be relatively quick, D, and then we can head to the Misty Valley. The Misty Valley, again, it just takes a lot of time. The events going back and forth, because remember, we still do not have anything essentially to remove all of our gear. So still a little bit disappointed. Ainz, Albedo, or Damon. Ainz, absolutely Ainz, which you'll see here is kind of crazy when he starts getting his energy built up. And when he ults, boom, there's the ult. Pretty much kills everybody. I use the God comp with Saurus instead of Rowan. Yeah, I did the same. So my other account doesn't have Ainz built as much as here. I did the God comp with Saurus. The same one as last time. I did Saurus and Tassie instead of running Mahira in that comp, and it worked very, very well. Boom, there's Ainz's ult, so we'll just wait. Which is good. Might need to be in chapter 24 or so to start having faction gear appear in the store. It's a lot quick. Well, yeah, the faction gear, Craig, you're right. I was going to say the mythic gear appears, I believe, in 16, or I think it's 16. On the free-to-play account, we just got the faction gear. So I was hoping I'd have to either pause it or slow it down here. I'm struggling with one battle in the Misty Valley, 15-second max requirement, and there's Thorin. I can kill everyone, but it's immunity when he dies. Yeah, Monsi, that's one of the two that people are having huge, huge problems with. Trying to kill Thorin. The biggest thing that I've seen is Saurus. Is Saurus being able to take him down. I know there's been a couple different team combinations essentially that have worked for that, but it's just trial and error. I've had a couple guildies that have tried it 30, 40, even 50 times to get that down within 15 seconds. It just takes RNG. There's a lot of RNG. You have to kill Thorin essentially within the first couple seconds. If not, you're not going to be able to get it down. Godcom can be Saurus, Tassie, Rowan, Talene, and Twin. Yes, Barry, that's what I use. So essentially, Saurus is there for heals. You have Rowan for heals. You have Talene for heals. You have Tassie in there for massive, massive crowd control, which was very, very easy. This one, yeah, definitely. Trisha, this one did seem pretty easy. I just ran it on my main account with the Saurus God tier comp. But some of these I might just have to see. We can't have anyone die. That's kind of the trick here. So boom, Tassie's healed. Here comes the big boom and the sleep. This was the mistake that I made earlier, was some of these heroes dying. And remember, we only have 50 seconds. And even there, Athalia is banished for pretty much the whole time. There's 3 ults from Ainz and it's another sleep. Hoping we could get Talene to heal because Tassie's really, really low here. Aziz or Ainz need to silence his immunity cast. Yeah. Ainz works really well. I know Aziz works really well. A lot of people use Ezio. Did you make a free-to-play on Global? Yes, we did. We did. We have the Hippo Shack, which is our guild. I know Javid and I are running it really, really well. It's been very busy with the Hippo Shack, and they have been making a lot of progression. This battle is going to be tough, guys. We can get Ainz to ult relatively early. There's the heals. The stuns. Asleep, and boom, there's the ult. I was hoping that would just about take out everybody, which it did. Do you know if the God comp works without twins? No name. It's very, very hard to make it work because essentially the God tier comp without the twins is missing a big, big part of the haste. The haste is very important in this game. It is probably the best stat in AFK Arena. It makes a big, big difference with the attack speed of heroes. Which here, if you guys don't know, Rose is a monster to try to deal with. Not right now. We're gaining levels. We're really focused right now on this specific account and gaining levels. Just because we might be able to struggle, I mean, really, really struggle through 1 or 2 stages in the campaign right now. But it is very, very hard to make any progression. So essentially, we want to try to get these heroes up, just built up a little bit more. So progression will be much, much easier. Can you believe that Linker said Ainz is OP when he got data mined and people said he is bad? Oh, yeah. I like Linker. I was actually talking to Linker earlier today. I love Ainz. Ainz is just a monster. I still can't believe they never made any adjustments or changes or anything to him at all. I figured they'd do a nerf or they would do something to him. But still, at this point, nothing. See, even here, when you get to a point like even here, like Taline doesn't heal. Boom, there's the heal. Doesn't do absolutely nothing. There's the ult. Got a couple crits there, which almost took Damon out. So Taline went down there, which she's not going to heal at all. Can't be losing all the heroes. What's going on, Little Easy? Aziz with plus 30. Yeah, Aziz is awesome, which that we didn't get a crit there. Might be able to get a second ult here. Boom. Hopefully we can get a heal out of Taline. We should get the next one. That'd be good. I think Damon functions decent at 20. Eventually it'd be nice. Yeah, Damon does really well at 20. The big thing with the signature item plus 30 is not many people realize, but that 2 seconds is really, when we look at the stuns, when we look at the crowd control, the 2 seconds that he gains on that blood shield from a plus 30 signature item allows him to have the attack and the defense for the extra 2 seconds. Plus, it reduces essentially the time because that shield is longer. It's for 7 seconds now. It reduces the time before he has the next shield up, which is, again, a really, really big thing when it comes to building them. Ainz or Albedo? Yeah, absolutely Ainz. Definitely go with Ainz. He is the priority, almost one of the first heroes to prioritize on being completely built. His furniture is good. His signature item is good. He's just all out a very, very strong hero. And I feel bad for a lot of players that missed out on him or are never going to see essentially the opportunity to get him because he is an absolute monster. It's a 3-second gap between 20 and yeah, exactly. So there we go. So that is the big theory between them. Is the 3-second gap when that blood shield is down compared to the 1-second gap. It is literally life and death for a majority of places, majority of time. It is life and death for Damon because if he is dropping all of his attack and his defense when that blood shield is down, essentially that's going to be very, very tough. Yep, so that is the mage artifact, guys. We'll go ahead and we'll drop it on here. So this is what Dee was talking about a little bit earlier. So in here, you have crit amplification and you have attack. Big thing here is you get the energy boost, meaning the hero that has this big energy boost, especially if they're combined with Rowan, is going to ult first. They're going to ult really, really first. So the shorter battles, the Windbinder, you'll see more value out of. Any of the longer battles is essentially going to be the new artifact because of not only the haste, the attack, but the damage. So remember, every 12 seconds, this can be triggered. So with this artifact, we'll go ahead and we'll enhance it up. Since it is only 12 seconds, so if you have a battle that lasts the first 30 seconds, the most this can essentially ult is twice within those first 30 seconds. So again, it's going to take a longer battle essentially to be able to get the return out of this. It is going to have to be a longer battle. Any of the short battles, it's going to be better to go with the other artifact. Ainz ain't no glass. He's quite sturdy if you have Albedo and if you have him standing behind her. Yeah, absolutely, D. I completely agree. What about the plus 15 on Albedo, plus 30? It does give him more damage, Lucas, but the big thing with him is, remember, I'll show you guys in a second. We'll do our last enchantment here, and then we're not going to enchant it any further. We're going to keep it at the 3 stars right now. So the big thing that a lot of people don't realize when it comes to Albedo and when it comes to Ainz is when you look here, attack rating of all dimensionals are increased by 15%. So the attack rating by 15% with Ainz himself, it is damage from the fallen down ability is increased by 30%. The 30% damage is different than what the 15% attack rating is going to be. It is one of the big differences with the power that he gets from this. So from the ability itself, having a 30% boost when the damage is already increased to 580 with no cast time, the 30 here for damage is going to be a lot stronger than the 15% attack. That's kind of the big thing, Lucas. And also, if you're running with support, the defense is good. Yes, the defense really does help the tanks, especially if you're running Albedo and Arthur. If you're running other tanks, it's not going to do anything. So she's really particularly locked into specific formations, essentially. Linker is very smart, and he has the greatest players in front. Yeah, I know, Javid. I love talking to him every time. If you guys haven't seen, we've been doing the collaborations with those AFK Arena shorts, just a little short minute video kind of here and there. All right, so that is the artifact, guys, though, in a nutshell. So again, it does damage. And the big thing is also when you're looking at this, when damage is dealt to enemies, an additional 160% damage is also dealt to them. Meaning that when you have casters that are going to hit multiple targets or have a large area of effect or going to do damage, this is going to be very powerful because it can trigger. And that's where, I don't know, maybe D knows if this can trigger against multiple enemies, because it says it can't be used against the same enemy, which I'm thinking if you have an enemy formation of 5 Ainz alts, all 5 of those enemies are going to take the 190% additional damage because it cannot be used against the same enemy every 12 seconds. So that's what I really, that's how I read it, which again, I've been wrong before, and I will admit it. But I think overall, and look, guys, a 25% defense boost for mages, that's pretty strong as well. That is very strong. Should I use red chest to take Ainz to 30 because I can't buy emblems? I would, and I would definitely take the plus 30. I've used them because now we're at the point of having enough dimensional heroes. If you're buying Emblems of Space out of the Labyrinth store, it is going to take an insane amount of time to get all of the emblems. So essentially, we got 7 more levels on him. We have essentially 10 on her, 5 more there, 5 more on Arthur. To get 50 emblems per month, you're talking probably a year and a half to finish all of those. It's gonna be crazy. You're gonna have to use red chests on them. Got you going with Ainz then, thanks. Haven't thought about the different. Yeah, that's one of the differences, and a lot of people don't realize it. What do I think are the most influential metas? The God tier comp. We've run the God tier comp since we've had it through the entire game. We've essentially run through here. Fast rewards, we do the collection. We do a second collection because, again, we are looking for essence, and then we do a third collection because we're looking for red chests and we're looking for tier stones out of here. So I do 3 a day. 3 a day is what we do here. So we spend a lot of diamonds on essentially the stuff that we have here. But let's go ahead and look at the Misty Valley. We'll run through what we can on there with the time that we have left. That way we can go ahead and answer some more questions. Should I use the event to get Aziz ascended if I already have Taylene? Steven, I would. So we did focus summons for Aziz. The big thing with Aziz is the quicker that you have him built, the quicker you can build either getting Athalia or getting Athalia or getting Flora. So essentially every one that you get, essentially that is extra, the extra copies that you buy is saving you 250,000 challenger tokens. It's a long time accumulating 250,000 challenger tokens. So if you can get him, especially because Aziz is such a strong hero, you'll use him in a ton of formation. Yeah, welcome board. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I do the same. I do 3. So I do 1 regular and then I do 3 of the resets every day. That's what we focused on. So here again, we have light bears. So we'll just go ahead and drop in a couple. And remember here, we do get a big buff because of VIP level. So if this doesn't work, we'll pop some gear on them and everything else. But usually this will work. Get this one done. I didn't see what the second one. Yeah, Javid, get some sleep, man. At 5:30 in the morning, definitely get some rest. Achieve victory without any heroes dying. Okay. So we'll swap in. We don't want anyone to die, so we want crowd control. We'll go with Arthur. We'll go with Albedo. Just because I know they already have gear. We'll try to get some of the crowd control. We'll get Rowan for some heals. We could drop Taylene in here as well. Which that didn't even affect. Boom. I think we got it. There we go. Wait, be right back. I'm dumb. Okay, Rain will be back in just a minute, guys. I don't know how to make my heroes higher level and I'm stuck. I think just leveling up the heroes, Rain. So that is all 3 of those. Remember, in here, guys, you want to finish all the trials because of Poe coins and, of course, fodder. You need a crazy, crazy amount of fodder. Boom, there are 2 more rare heroes right there. And, of course, resources. So here we get 1,000,000 gold. Just like that, guys, 1,000,000 gold. So here we have Maulers. So we'll drop these out. We'll drop in our Mauler team. Let's just keep him in the middle. She can buff him. We'll go for... We'll try out this one. Boom, there's the alt. Which again, we have Thorin. If you guys don't know, Lilith loves running Thorin and just running Thorin to death in everything they do. We're probably going to lose this one just because we can't kill Thorin. He just chain alts. Which is silly. Oh, you're welcome, Javid. Like I said, if you got to get some sleep, man, I understand. Are you above 240? The resonating crystal? Yeah, once the resonating crystal hits 240, you level up the crystal itself. Achieve victory with 5 different heroes. So at 240, you will no longer level up any heroes. You'll just level up the crystal. So you might be at that point of just leveling up the crystal. Let's go with Taylene. We'll go with the cheese, which 5 heroes of a different faction. We'll see how this works. I was hoping Taylene would give us a little bit of a faster alt, but there's the Lucretia cheese. We still had, I think we have Theowen hiding in here, which she is. Theowen was hiding in there too. Just go God Comp on the go for Celestials. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Haven't seen a pan strap in a week. Yeah, HK, we were actually just talking about that as well. They've dropped every patch on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are usually always when we see the patch drops. For them to do it on Saturday was kind of off. So I think tomorrow is going to be all of the events, all of the Taylene events. And I don't know if they're trying to hype them up doing it at a different time. But like I've said, it's always been on the Tuesdays. Tuesdays when they usually always do the patch until now. They changed up the patch day on me. Which we'll go, what do we need? 4? We'll go there. What is the Lucretia cheese? So essentially, the thing with the Lucretia cheese, which I think we might have to redo this one. The Lucretia cheese, when a hero dies, so if you have Lucretia and her plus 30 signature item, when a hero dies, she gets a huge, huge buff. So Lucretia will actually get a monster buff when other heroes die, which makes a very, very tough hero to kill, essentially, which I know none of these heroes have gear. Let's just see what we got. So when a hero dies, Lucretia gets a massive buff, a 50% buff, which is huge. So she can actually run around and have, essentially, if all 4 heroes die, you have a 200% boost. So she'll just destroy everybody. Pretty much in a hit or 2, she will destroy everybody. Achieve victory without a mage or a ranger? Really? So no mage, no ranger. Wow, which means we're going to have to go with, I guess, might? Go with some might heroes here. Because no mage, no ranger, meaning that we can do support. So we can actually drop no mage, no ranger. We'll go with Taylene in here. We'll go with... there we go. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll go ahead and try it out. Maybe Source will keep people up. Hoping maybe Taylene will keep people up. We need someone to ult sometime today. Yeah. Thanks, D. Yeah, Lucretia gets more powerful. So essentially, you just sacrifice your entire team to hope in the, 12 seconds, I think, D, that she can kill everybody off, or at least kill enough to where they're not going to kill her. Stage 7 seems hard, but easy for the gold challenge. This one is Graveborn. All right, so here we got Graveborn. So again, we'll leave our Graveborn in there. We'll go with Thorin, and you know what? Let's pick up, we'll do Daemon. Again, knowing that Ainz is completely geared up, we'll go this route. Lucretia. How's that, Renard? Lucretia? Instead of Lucretia? So it'll be Lucretia. Just like it's Repgen. Correg? Lucretia, what are your thoughts on Linker's hot tier list on the recent stream? I haven't checked it out yet, Quam. I haven't had a chance. I haven't. Who do we need? Oh, we need 2 Maulers. I'll have to check out. I usually check out his videos just like Vulcan's. I check out a lot of his videos. So we have him level 1. I don't think we have room to drop him in here. Let's see. This stays very full, and it's expensive to unlock a slot. So let's drop out Hendrik, and we'll put him in there. Hoping maybe he can do damage. He'll probably just die out relatively quick, but that's as far as we could get him. So we'll give him a go. We'll finish it out. So what's a recommended unit to pair with her, Lorzen, and a couple Hypogens? For who? Recommended to pair, who's her? With a new hero or with Lucretia? Or Lucretia. Lucretia. How did Zep pronounce? Lucretia. Not with a T. So it was Lucretia. So we need, yeah, those 2 in the formation. So I believe, correct me again, I think it's Lucretia. I know Javid sent me the video clip. And I know going into YouTube, I knew the pronunciation of a lot of heroes was going to be bad. I've heard it my whole life. I think it was Lucretia, though, when he says it. So Ainz, we need alt. Can he do it? Or is Kaz just going to dodge? Dodge. I think we got it done. Not sure if Kren did anything. He, died off the bat. So we're sticking with Lucretia. Resonating Crystal is expensive to unlock. Yes, board. Absolutely agree. We've focused a lot on essentially building up the Resonating Crystal. And that's what I've been focusing on. That's all we've been focusing on right now with this account is building up the resonating crystal. We essentially need it much, much higher than it is. Yeah, Kaz is overpowered anytime you fight him. I think he's going to do the premiere. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to see. Like I said earlier, tomorrow's Super Bowl. So we have the family coming over. Boom, I hate fighting Zolrath. There we go. Do not trigger ultimate abilities more than one time. All right, guys, let's see if Ainz can do it. We'll just go ahead and save this one. Talene goes down early. Didn't even trigger any. Didn't even have a chance. Wow. Not Zephyril's name. Yeah. I know Javid loves the pronunciations as well. Zafirel. I think she says Zafirel instead of Zafriel. In Lucretia. What units to pair with so essentially anyone Trisha to pair with the cheese, because essentially for Lucretia you're just going to want the heroes to die. That's the only way that the heroes die, is just, we've even seen people putting in heroes down here that have put in elite heroes or even level 1 heroes literally just to kill them off at the beginning. So it's been kind of crazy with some people, just like I said, literally just killing off the hero in the beginning to kill the hero off. Let's see if we can just do I figured that Rose would follow Ainz, and that's what I wanted to see. Boom. But of course we have to deal with Brutus. But stunned, there we go. Look at that. Falks, Rose, and Rowan, get it done, guys. 25 million from Rose. There was a guide done by Artie on Lucy. Yeah, so board, I'm actually going to cover that guide later. If you guys haven't seen it up on Reddit, Artie dropped me a message a little bit earlier. All heroes placed on the front line must be Rangers. He dropped a message a little bit about giving a shout out for him on the guide. So we'll do that in a little bit. So the front line has to be Rangers. So he is a Ranger, which he has some gear we'll drop. We could probably use a different Ranger, but that's okay. I'm thinking the tanks are just going to kind of step right up to the Ranger aspect of it. We'll drop him in. Front line has to be Rangers. There we go. Front line is Rangers. Figured a couple though. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people have been doing, Trisha. The other thing a lot of people have been doing is just putting in Rowan in there. That way, if she does need a potion, because they usually kill Rowan pretty quick, especially if you do front line. The potions will still be there. So the potions will still be there. That way, if she has to use it, if she catches the energy potion, if she catches the healing potion, Trisha, she can use both of them, which again is really, really good. So victory, Maulers, kill one backline enemy hero first. Last time we cheesed that just like we did last time. So this was Maulers, right? All right, so back to our friendly Mauler team. We'll see how they do here. We'll supercharge Ainz. Sophia's got him supercharged already. Boom, second ult, which Ainz just took off there. Yeah, I thought Zephyr Lucretia. Yeah, there you go, D. Like I said, I knew pronunciation even going into YouTube. I would hear it. I've heard it everywhere I've traveled, even when I was in the service. Boom, did it all in one time. They always make fun of the pajamas and the pajamas and the hot dogs and a lot of different words. How much? About 82, Lucas. We're at about 82. Then run Frontline run Eron and someone else, then run Aziz, Rowan twins. Yeah, that's a good combination. Javi's not going. Yeah, Flora is a pain. That's why I'm so super stoked that we got her built. So Flora is done. What did we need here? More Wilders. So we need Wilders, and then we have a Wilder there. So let's swap in our Wilder team. Should be good there. Hi, I'm from Brazil. I've been to Brazil many, many years ago, but yep, I've been to Brazil. What's going on? So we'll give this a couple times. Yeah, I thought Zephyro. VIP. Yeah, we are on VIP 15. We need Oden and Pippa. Oden, if you guys haven't seen, Oden is very, very powerful since they've added stuff here and there. So we need Pippa and we need Oden. They added I guess like a minion piece to him. If you guys have seen this right here, the fiends. So he gets fiend points when he uses the evil eye. So when he opens the eye, when he takes away energy, he gets fiend points. So Oden had a massive, massive rework. That has been pretty interesting. I don't know for sure, but the releasing heroes that synergize well with Maulers. Yeah, the Maulers always need help, guys. I don't know. One of the things I don't like about Maulers, and I know I've said this before multiple times, is the life leech. The life leech ability. If the heroes are shielded, which a lot of heroes use shields now, the life leech ability doesn't do anything. So that's really very, very disappointing, is you can have essentially Lucius in an opposing enemy and life leech does nothing. Can we not choose a Respen as Misty Valley? Usually not. I'm not sure. I seen Karen was in here, but I did not see Respen. I haven't seen him. Help me understand how to answer that question. Helps you with the progression. Oh, yeah. Thank you, D. Just curious, bro. No need to get aggressive. Also at 34. Oh, so here, wasn't it Graveborn? Graveborn. All right. So we need some more Graveborns here. We'll go with this one. We'll get a couple heals out, maybe, or they're going to die really, really fast. But Isold's up. Remember, Isold is a monster, guys. When he gets his heals up, when he scales, you can't kill him. Just crazy how strong he is. 168 million damage from Isold. If you let him scale, it's super, super hard to kill him. I think Isold is going to be better because eventually there will be, yeah, that'll make a monster union there, Quam, especially with Isold being as strong as Isold already is, making him stronger. That's one thing I definitely want to see. So what are they doing here? So kind of a burst team there, which is good. There is almost the same. They swapped in a Pharrell and a Demon. Here, again, bursting with Athalia. We don't have Athalia. Bursting there with Kaz. Look at that. BMO throwing up an awesome team. All right, so we'll go with this team here. We got Lorzen for the link for the back. Let's try this team. We got Soros. They had Lorzen for the link for the back. I think he was in the top. And then they ran Gwen. Again, we don't have any furniture on these heroes. Again, to beat it in 15 seconds. It's gonna take a couple tries. There's no Respen in. That's what I figured, board, because I think the Misty Valley came out right before they patched it. Right before they changed it, I think they dropped the Misty Valley right before they changed it. Here again, if I could just swap gear with some of these heroes, I would be super, super happy. Either swapping gear and formations would be nice. Having the ability just to equip formations would be very, very cool to see as well. They still need something to do with all the formation. Also, like it gives a damage buff to source anyone. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be the team, which I think we just got it. I wasn't even watching, I was reading, which there we go. Achieve victory in battle, so that is a good team comp. So Iran Laika, very, very powerful there. I believe we have one more stage, guys. When is Taline Skim? Should be tomorrow. It's either going to be Monday board or tomorrow, depending on your time zone. I get it late. Can't go wrong. 0 Floras in Misty Valley. We just fought Flora. Flora was just in here a minute ago, Javid. So kill 2 frontline enemies during the battle. Was this the other one that people are having problems with? I think this one is back to our regular team comp, which we'll go with Ulna on here. Actually, we'll just swap in the twins. We'll go for this one. I can't open the Taline. Yeah, I know. I seen that Batsto, Besoda. I couldn't open it either. I don't know the reason. I thought we could get it, but I think they're waiting for the event. Boom! Got all of them together. Kill 2 frontline enemies first. Very, very nice there. Good luck on the... Yeah. Only took a couple tries. Yeah, I in stage 10 easy mode. There we go. Boom. A couple more stones there. A lot more resources. A lot more gold, which this opens in 5 days, guys. So that is still locked out for 5 more days. But look at that. Oh, to get 5,000 of our essence. A lot of gold out of there too, which is good. Saving the cards again for the new heroes coming. Can't open the chest. Boom. We got a couple here though. Which is Rowan, we have max. Anoki, we're still building. Thane, we're still building. So both those we're building. We get a little bit more food here too. 18 rare heroes. Hopefully we can build somebody else. We have our 3 keys as well. If you guys haven't seen the dimensional keys, is Mortis worth getting to Ascended? Yes and no. Do you need Mortis Ascended? No, you don't. Mortis does not need to be Ascended by any means. Big thing with Mortis being Ascended is the survivability. That's really the big thing. Is with the survivability of the hero, if Mortis is stronger, his survivability will be better. Even here, we're still building him up with a signature item. I'm going to take a signature item to plus 20 because it's relatively cheap. And again, he needs to live. The survivability has to be there, similar to what we see with the twins. He has to be up. If I keep him just at Mythic, he dies really, really quick. In the Twisted Realm, he will die very, very fast. Then he doesn't have an opportunity to buff the minions, the Skeletal Warriors that Grez pulls up. He won't have enough time to buff them because essentially he'll be dead at that point. So he does have to live a little bit. Which here we got Anoki, we got Thane, more fodder, and we got another copy of Rowan. So Rowan's very close too, guys. Couple more fodder pieces there. Boom. 4 stars, almost done. Let's look to make sure we can't build anyone else here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 there, which is good. We're still building Henrik. We don't have any more copies of him, but you know what? Thane is going to wait. Oscar's going to wait. Rigby's going to wait. So we will use our food here with Hogan. There we go. Now we just need copies to go ahead and finish him out up to Ascended. So that's good. Essentially, when we get a little bit more food, because now he is completely done, I'm probably going to build, I'm thinking Oscar because I have a lot of copies, but Thane, I think I'm going to go Thane. My Mortis dies at Legendary Plus, so should be Ascend. Yeah, that's the big thing, Javid, is he dies really, really fast. If he doesn't have the survivability, it's very tough. Do I buy anything to stat gold emblems? I buy them out of the shop, so I usually buy them out of here. In addition, we've actually done this account a little bit different in the thought that here we did all gold emblems. So when this resets, so in 7 days when this resets, next I'm going to buy all red chests. We've ran this gold emblems twice, so we've gotten a stock load of gold emblems. And then the poke coins we've been stacking up as well. So we're going to switch this one up to the Twisted Realm as well, or to the Tree Juice. We're gonna build those up. But here, guys, I think boom, there we go. Level 380, just like that. Might even be able to gain a little bit more. Going to be out of gold again. Look at that, 355 million. So definitely getting there a little bit more. I think we're going to get some diamonds here. 2,000 diamonds out of there. That is absolutely awesome to get another 2,000. So that'll give us one more summon here. Still trying to build him. There we go. Another copy down. How satisfied are you with Lucretia? Lucretia, absolutely phenomenal. She is a hero I wish I would have built earlier. We're still building the rest of her furniture. Essentially, we run her with the team in chapter 34. She kills everyone. She kills everybody by herself in chapter 34. And with her furniture, 9 of 9, she is even stronger with Lucretia. This will give her the permanent ability right here. Once she uses her ultimate ability 2 times, it is permanent. Hellfire becomes permanent, which is super, super strong ability. She will run around and kill everybody. Yeah, the deal is terrible. That is what board says. We're not going to pick it up. So we got another scroll there. So a little bit more gold, guys. So we made it through a lot of the Misty Valley. And I know people were saying that that Respen is not in the Misty Valley. So we're going to pick up another copy. We just got a copy of Karen out of that summons, which is good. And we have more. So we built this already. That is what we're looking. And he is not here. Yep, just like the first time we did not see Isolde. He is not here. So it is going to be Karen that we're going to build out of there. The Bountiful Trials, I believe we already finished this one, which he's free there. Make sure we finish this. I want the frame and the skin. Yeah, the skin, I'm really on the fence with her skin. I like the design. I like how it looks. I think they could have done a lot better with it. Oscar needs a rework. Yes, I 110% agree with you. Oscar needs a rework. He's a hero they released and absolutely nobody wanted to build Oscar, or nobody built Oscar. So essentially, he's a hero that nobody used. It didn't even make sense. It didn't even make sense for them to release him and not rework him or not do anything with him. But yeah, Lucretia is very, very strong. I haven't summoned for a week and I don't have him yet. So a lot of people who have picked him up, a lot of guildies have said very, very strong. Especially remember, he brings haste. The heroes that bring haste to the team are always very, very strong. Respen, we got Rowan in here, and then we're going with Lorzen. I don't know who's worse, 15 seconds against Brutus or Thorn. Yeah, Brutus is tough, but you can clear his shield. So between either Falx or Nara, Brutus is pretty easy to kill. Thorn, you just have to wait for his animation. Yorit's been absolutely just trolling us. Yorit's been here the whole entire time and never said a word. Where are the rest of these? I think it's right up here. In the forums, you can see a few awesome Taline skins. Yes, absolutely. So I got a couple emails in regards to that Taline skin. The Gothic Dark Taline with the black flames has been the #1 on Reddit for I think like 3 or 4 days now. It is absolutely amazing looking. They did phenomenal. I know it wasn't Lilith, but whoever drew that, it looks absolutely phenomenal. What are the most overlooked stat buffs in the game? I don't like Life Leech. What's going on, Darkblane? I do not like Life Leech at all. Again, because when it's shielded, it doesn't do anything. And it seems even when it heals, it's such a very, very minimal heal. It doesn't seem to even make a difference. Which it kind of stinks, but it doesn't really seem to make a big difference. I thought Thorn was more difficult, but in 20 days, your team might be strong enough to take him down. Oh, yeah, for the time that the valley is up. Saved 40k diamonds, 20 heroes from elite stones. Oh, yeah, that's quite a bit, board. That is, it takes a while. And on here, I'm not going to stockpile. We're not going to save anything because we're looking to just continue progression. Continuing levels, continuing getting stones, continuing getting resources. And if you guys haven't seen, if you guys don't run the test server, Pillage and Plunder is up on the test server. It just came up. It's an old event that we did, I believe, once or twice before, but the event was really bad. So it was really, really bad. The skin, has she posted? I reposted to Reddit. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about the Dark Taline skin, I'm not sure which one you're talking about, board, but yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's what it should be. It's what I think, honestly, the skin should have been. A lot of people are super disappointed. They either love the new skin or they absolutely hate the new skin. Kind of either one. So is the warrior tree bad to level up since it gives life leech? HK, it gives such a minimal life leech. I think at 37 it gives what, 2? I think it gives 2 life leech, which, so essentially if they do damage, it does a 2% return, which is absolutely nothing. A 2% return on the damage that they're doing. It's so negligible, it doesn't really make a difference. Noob question, are you supposed to fully enchant gear before increasing the tier? Doesn't make a difference. Bach, it doesn't make a difference. Not a noob question at all, but it doesn't. Yep, you can do it before or after. It does not make a difference. It is the exact same cost. My tier 2 gear to enhance is going to be the same cost as no tier gear to enhance. Posted a doodle of Taline. It was Taline and a few. Oh, was it the chubby Taline? If that's what you're talking about, board. I seen the chubby Taline. I check out Reddit and Discord quite a bit. So here, again, a little bit more resources. And every single day, we're just getting a little bit more diamonds, a couple more stones, another copy of Soulless there, which we already have are ascended. 2 more fodder here. So continuing every single day. These I'm still saving. Remember, class exclusive artifacts. Go ahead and save these because we still have 2 artifacts, 2 class exclusive artifacts that are coming up. Depending on how powerful the next 2 one, I'm waiting for the Ranger and the Support. If they're powerful, we'll be able to take 1 to 5 stars, which is what we want to do. Yeah, I seen that board. I was cracking up. What are the individual levels you have on the Elder Tree? So we can take a look at it. So here is my Elder Tree, guys. Big focus here, taking these to 37. So essentially taking the support to 37 gave me 3 extra haste for every support hero I have. This one I took to 37 as well. It gave me the 2 life leech. And then we have 50 in the celerity tree. Most of the heroes I use run celerity. The mage tree and the tank tree, right now most players keep them at 25. That's essentially where a lot of players keep the trees, or lower depending if they're respecking, but most of these will stay at 25 just because you want the abilities. You want the maximum life flash out of this one. You want the ability power surge out of this. To heavily invest in them, most players don't go past there. What do you mean by wait for the animation regarding Thorn? Is there a way to prevent him from wasting precious seconds? No, the only way is if you can kill him before he ults. So if you run, sometimes Ezio can catch it, sometimes Aziz can lock him out. So essentially getting him to not ult. So killing him before he ults is really, really the big thing that you can do. But usually you just want to kill him first. That's really the big priority there, is killing him first. So here we'll add another star. Then I actually want to use the dimensional keys. So here we're going to see who we have fused. So no one there. We have Arthur with Gorvo. So Arthur with Gorvo, bad fusion. Gorvo we use in a lot of different combinations. Plus Gorvo is only 4 stars. So we're going to actually unfuse this combination. There we go. So Arthur goes back to 1. So we want to fuse him with a 5-star hero that we know we're going to use in formations. So you know what? We will 5-star hero fuse with Leica. So we know he's maxed out. Now he's 5 stars instead of 4 stars. Because we do have keys. So we'll drop a key in there. Boom. Now it fuses to the key, not to each other. Now I can use Arthur and I can use Leica in formations, which is very, very cool. Not an idea that I ever thought of, or that honestly that I ever thought of, but very, very cool, because now they are fused with the key. Now they're not fused directly to the heroes, meaning I can use them in different heroes. Isabella, yes, we have linked. And here there's Lorzen, there's Oden, which we might use Oden. Shamiro we usually don't know. Use. There's Pippa. Pippa we've actually used, and I believe, see, Gwen, Nakaruru Gwen, we could use a key here too. Because Gwen I do use with the Gwen Arthur combination. Nakaruru is very, very strong. And then here I believe we did have Isabella. There she is. There we go. We got a level 1 Nakaruru, guys. Because Isabella's not in the formation. That's why we dropped her out last time. Yeah, the key option, absolutely. I loved the key option. It was very, very, very cool that they added that key option. So Joker, again, Joker's only 4 stars. So essentially we want to unfuse, which we could wait and just get Belinda to 5 stars, but we're just going to fuse him with someone else. Let's fuse him with Iran. Because again, we got the keys. We can always swap these around. If we want to, we'll go ahead and fuse them all together. That way, if we do run Joker. And now we have all of our heroes. There we go, 5 stars. Which are awesome. Fully maxed out. Just got to add some signature items. I'm saving 2 keys for now in case the new OP dimensional. Yeah. Here we have enough heroes. So even here we will have a lot more heroes and continue to build a lot more heroes overall. And if you guys haven't seen the new chest, so the new chest that you get from the Field of Stars, so actually this one over here, if you get the chest, it gives you the choice of what you want to pick, which is what I fingers crossed, I hoped that is what it was going to do. If you're looking to buy a good bundle, the Elder bundle you got was pretty good. Right now, we're kind of saving. So if you guys haven't seen, so we have 3 bundles here now. So I put a cap on this. So we've put a monthly cap because it's gotten super expensive. So we've actually put a cap on here with what we're going to put into this every month. So we have to be a lot smarter with the purchases and what we're going to pick up here. So we know the Tailene is coming. That is going to be a big, big investment with the Tailene event. And then we also know we have the cards. So even when you look here, we do have the monthly card. So running both of these, we have the subscription card, all 3 of the Noble Society cards, as well as picking up some out of the Heroic Ship if we need it, but also the events. The events are where we're really going to focus on putting a lot more. The money will turn into food. Is it just me or does Dolly give it? Yes, she does. So that's what they've said. Yeah, cap is sad, but board very, very expensive. Again, guys, with this account being pay to win, anything we get in super chats, anything that we get in super stickers, what we get from memberships, all, you know, Minty, all of the players that have a membership specifically to the channel, we put back into this. And then the revenue that these generate, we put it in there as well. That is how we funded, and that is how we have built this account all the way from the beginning. And yes, Dolly has been talking about a new light bearer. This is what people have been saying. I'm not sure if it shows up in here yet. But they said that is the next one right there. Is going to be another light bearer hero that is going to be, I guess the new light bearer is already in, it is already in the code. The new light bearer is already in the code. We just don't have the details of it yet. Just like I had said, the Prince of Persia, he is in the code as well. So they've already built the hero. It's just working on the collaboration, getting the hero out, how they're going to do it. I guess really fine tuning everything on what they're going to put in there or how they're going to build him essentially. So I'm hoping it is just going to be one-dimensional hero that we're going to see relatively soon. But again, that is going to wait to be seen. Essentially here, let's drop him out just because we know we're not going to use him again. Most of these heroes I use because of the towers. So we'll just recap the progression really quick. So King's Tower made a little bit more progression in the Brutal Citadel. This is the one that I've been focusing on because this one always lacks behind every other one. Lightbearer Tower, same, lacking a little bit. We're almost to 400 in the World Tree. We're almost to 400 in the Forsaken Necropolis. So definitely getting there. 566 in the King's Tower. I have been pushing this one as well because we need gold. Gold coins have been the really, really big push here. That is why we've been focusing on gaining levels. So at 380 now, continuing to gain levels pretty much every single day. Yeah, Michael. Oh, if you dare. Javid is daring you. So even looking here on the Wall of Legends, boom, we are third. So we just need to make a little bit more progression. Again, levels. Levels and heroes are really the big thing here. So we are third. I think in the King's Tower, we are still second. They just hit 600. So very, very, yeah, do the tower for gold. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The tower for gold. The tower gives you an insane amount of gold, as you've seen right there. So if I defeat this floor, it is going to give us right there, 5 million gold for defeating this floor. Not only do we need essence as well, of course the stones are good, a little bit of diamonds, but gold. Gold coins are what we need. If we can farm a couple more floors in here, we'll have enough to gain essentially a couple more levels in here, which is good. So we are definitely getting there, guys. That is the first 10 levels of the Misty Valley. So there's a lot coming. Yeah, KT is great for resource pushing, about 100 floors. Yeah, especially with the new Field of Stars. What do you get for tower gold, enchantment token, emblems? Yeah, and you get diamonds. Every floor gives you diamonds. And then every so many floors you get 400 diamonds for every 10 floors. On Lightbearer account, what is the best for Belinda, Carrie, and Guild Boss? I was thinking Belinda, Lucius, Rain, Rowan, and Rose. Would it be better to swap Lucius for Strilda? Yes, swapping Michael, I would definitely swap Strilda for Lucius in that combination, because for the guild bosses don't scale enough, and that's why Grez doesn't work in there. They don't do enough damage to scale. They don't get strong enough to kill the heroes. Lucius is not going to do anything in that formation for you. Put in a Strilda to bring the buff. So essentially to bring the buff. Here we need 4 more floors and we get 45k, guys. That is awesome. Almost to 190. Got 10 more levels here. Trying to hit those 40 red chests. That is a lot of red chests for completing 380. And then, of course, 6 million gold. But we still need a ton of gold coins left. It's going good, Law. How are you? Respen trial we already did. Yep, the Respen trial we did. The Misty Valley we already did. So everything is already set. The Arcane Labyrinth is already done, meaning that we are ready for this patch to drop. It'll drop late tomorrow for me. Could be Monday for a lot of other players. But guys, that will do it tonight for the pay-to-win account. That will do it for the live stream. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Have the new video up for Respen. Have the video ready for also the new voyage that is coming up. A very, very cool voyage. Went through and edited out all the battles like I love to do. I hope you guys like the edited battles out of there. And then we also do have a new event on the test server that we're going to cover. Are we going to ascend Respen? Yes, we want to. Definitely, Smoker. We definitely want to build him. Right now, though, because Kren has a 12-day lead, we're going to build him up. We're saving food for Respen. So essentially, when we do get copies of him, because this will still be there, we'll get 6 more copies. When it resets, if we don't pull enough copies of him out of the abilities or out of the different events that are going on. So right now, we are just saving all of our food in here, which we have Ogi. We're waiting to build Kaz, but we're going to stockpile food for the Wilders, essentially to go ahead and build Respen. So once we get him, we'll have food. Even here, we can make him a little bit of food. The Saurus is maxed out. We have a lot of maxed out heroes here. Saurus is already maxed out, so he will be our food. Boom, and there we go. So this will be sitting here. We just need 2 more heroes, essentially, to get him built. But we need 2 Legendary Plus heroes to get him all the way to Ascended, then 4 copies to Ascended. So essentially, we are going to get him done. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but we do have 2 months, guys. We have 60 days to build him to get all of his rewards out of the ship. So very, very cool. Is he worth it? So a lot of players that have built Respen have said yes. A lot of people have said Kren, not many people are building and not many people are using, but now Respen, especially because he brings haste. He brings a lot of haste, he brings a lot of damage. So I would say right now, yes, he is worth building. We'll have to see if they nerf him, if they change him, depending what happens with him. But right now, if you build him, you get free loot. That's really a big thing to think, especially with the desired summons, is right here we're getting a free elite. With 9 rare cards, you'll get an elite. Even down here, you get free gear, which we know the gear is super, super expensive. 50 emblems, quite an investment there. And I love his frame. Kren, not too crazy about his frame with his little red eye, but his frame is very, very cool, especially with some of the avatar frames that we have here. All right, guys, so that will do it for the live stream. Again, big shout out to Javid and Dee for always answering questions, guys, staying on top of the chat. Absolutely love it. We are progressing on YouTube, 15,400 subscribers already. Yeah, Respen's animated frame is amazing. I absolutely love it. Looking at it, Minty, it is a very, very cool frame that I definitely want to get that avatar for. So again, guys, thank you guys for joining me for the live stream. Have a good night. There will be no live stream tomorrow. We are doing the live stream tonight because tomorrow here is the Super Bowl. We're going to have family and friends over, so we're going to be enjoying some time with them. So again, guys, that will do it for the live stream. And as always, thank you guys for watching.